And we're here live at Atlassian Summit in Las Vegas 2019, and I'm here with the celebrated author Rachel Wright, who has written a fantastic book that the whole community loves, which is called
The JIRA Strategy Admin Workbook.
So that sounds like a textbook or a Bible for JIRA strategy. Can you tell us a bit about it?
It's not documentation, it's not about where to point and where to click, and it's not about certain versions of JIRA. It's about the strategy of using JIRA if you're first setting it up, or if you inherited what I call a JIRA swamp and you need to dig yourself out of that swamp and make some configuration fixes.
Can you tell us about the strategy of using JIRA?
Well, strategy, it covers a very broad area, but there's governance, there's setting standards and creating a customization policy so your application stays clean and well maintained for the future. And then of course there's maintenance, upgrades, and everything that comes along with managing software for the long term. I was doing this work myself. I was helping a company dig itself out of the JIRA swamp, and I said, you know what, I bet other people could use this information too. Let me see if I can put it in a book and see if anybody else might be interested, and I've been overwhelmed with the response and so happy. It's really for any JIRA administrator, regardless of your instance size, cloud or server. It's anyone who's really just got to maintain the application and try to keep it in a very usable, fast, and helpful state for their users.
Can you tell us about how you came across JSU and why you like it?
It's one of my favorite add-ons, so I'm so excited to be able to use it all the time. I'll tell you my favorite use case. I have two. One is when you're doing approvals in workflows in regular JIRA. And I like to create two fields, one called Approver, which is a user picker, and one called Approval, which is a date timestamp, and it creates that great transition trail, and it shows you, in the UI, instead of having to dig for it, who actually made that approval. My other one is that custom field for edit or for view that you guys offer. And you put that field at the top of your create screen, for example, and I put a custom message in that field that explains to the users exactly what I want them to do. A lot of JIRA administrators, I inherited an application that was 10 years old, and it came with a lot of add-ons, and I just said, let me see what these can do, and I started using yours the most often, so